Hi everyone, this is Miss Charlotte. I wanted to show you my calendar because it's the month of May already. If you remember the last time we talked about the calendar, it was April. And now it's May already. That went fast, didn't it? Let's spell May. M-A-Y. There's lots of good things that happen in May, though. You'll have a good time in May. This week, I'm going to talk to you about sports and camping. Let me show you my board up here. This is camping, and this is sports. So that's going to be lots of fun. And today I'm going to read you a story. It's called Pete the Cat Goes Camping. James Dean wrote this book. Here we go. Pete is excited to go camping. This is his first time. Don't forget your sleeping bag, said Dad, or your hiking boots, Mom says. The campsite is deep in the woods. Mom and Dad set up the tent, and Pete and Bob help collect sticks so they can make a fire later. You see these rocks right here? They put those rocks around the sticks so the fire wouldn't get out. Pete and Bob go for a hike. Bob shows Pete the footprints of different animals. That's interesting. Do you think we will see anything cool? Asked Pete. Maybe, said Bob. Pete and his dad go fishing. They must be very quiet and very still to catch a fish. Fishing takes a long time, but they finally catch some fish. Mom builds a fire. She cooks the fish for dinner, and it tastes yummy. Next, Pete toasts marshmallows. Pete makes s'mores with chocolate and graham crackers. S'mores are yummy, aren't they? It starts to get dark out. Bob tells Pete a story about a scary, hairy giant. The giant lives in the woods. His name is Bigfoot. Do you think Bigfoot lives here? Asked Pete. No one has ever seen Bigfoot, says Bob. Don't let Bob scare you, said Dad. Bigfoot is not even real, Mom says. Phew, Pete sighs with relief. But if he is real, I bet he's friendly, says Dad. And I bet he likes s'mores, too. That's not scary, thinks Pete. Maybe he wants a s'more. Pete leaves one for his hairy friend. See there on the picnic table? Soon it's time for bed. Lights out, boys, Dad says. Bob and Pete share a tent. Pete gets into his sleeping bag. It is cozy, but he cannot sleep. The woods seem extra dark. All the sounds seem extra loud at night. Pete hears a weird swishing sound. What is that? He asked Bob. That's just the wind, said Bob. Pete hears an odd chirping noise. What is that? He asked out loud. Those are just the crickets. Look, he puts his pillow on his head. Pete hears a strange hooting sound. What is that? He wonders. That's just an owl. Pete thinks of his friend Owl. Pete hears a loud snapping sound. Crack. What is that? He wonders. But Bob is already fast asleep. Pete listens carefully. Crack! Is it Bigfoot? Pete peeks outside. It was too dark to see anything. When Pete wakes up, he checks the spot where he left the s'mores for Bigfoot. The s'mores is gone. But there's a note. And the note said, "Thank you for the treat." Look at that foot. Pete shows his family. "Wow, I knew Bigfoot was real," said Bob. Pete knows Bigfoot is not scary. Just because he looks different does not mean he's scary. He even likes s'mores. That was a good book. And I was trying to make a fake or pretend fire a while ago. I was going to show you how I made it, and maybe you might want to make you one. I had some brown sack lunches like this. Cut it into little pieces and scrunched them up. Or you can use brown construction paper. Or you can use paper towel rolls. That would be a good idea. The empty paper towel rolls, you know, just put them down and they can be your log or your sticks. I used about 4. I'm going to put that one there. And this one there. And remember one time I told you about the tissue paper that's down in your presents when you get a present? Well, I took some pieces of red, yellow, and orange. I kind of scrunched it up in the middle and then let the top of it fluff up. Looks a little pink, doesn't it? But there was some more in there that was a lighter pink, so I decided this is going to have to be my red. So this is yellow, and then I got some orange. This is going to be our fire. We don't ever play with real fire. Now, I'm going to put that in the middle of my logs and make it look like our fire. And you can pretend like you're doing s'mores, or you can pretend like you're just sitting around the fire talking. See you next time. Bye.